Hello and welcome back to Call Center Helper. My name is Xander Freeman, and today we're talking all about Zendesk Relate 2026 in Denver, Colorado. I'm delighted to be joined by Jonathan Barouch, Vice President and General Manager for Contact Center. Jonathan, great for joining me today.
Hey Xander, are you coming to Denver? That's my first question.
I will be with you in Denver. I'm very excited for it.
Amazing. Look forward to it.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's my first time actually in Colorado, so I'm really excited. It's not just the location, though, it's also the event itself. So give our audience a
I
little
was going to say,
flavor
it's
as
not
to
just for Zendesk. Surely it's just for Zendesk.
I'll be honest with you, I can't ski. So it's basically Zendesk, and my knowledge of Colorado extends mainly from South Park. So it's always nice to see a little bit more of a bridge there.
Very good. But you know about Contact Center, and this is going to be the Contact Center event to be at.
I couldn't agree more. So, Jonathan, tell our audience a little bit more about what to expect from the 3-day event.
So this is my second relate. My first one was as a new member of Zendesk last year. It's May 18 to 20 in the Denver Convention Center, headlined by Emmy Award-winning Ali Wong. And we have some great customers, folks like Canva and Levi's and Asos are going to talk about their journeys with Zendesk, their journeys with CX. And at a time where this industry is just changing so much with AI, like what can others learn about what they're experiencing in the world? Of CX. So expect hands-on sessions, expect keynotes with really cool product releases. I own the contact center part of the business. We have some amazing releases, how AI, the resolution platform, and scaling contact center is working in practice. So we're excited to show customers and friends what's happening in the world of CX.
I think that's so important, especially if you look at where we are, sort of by May as well, approaching the midpoint of 2026. It's so important to learn from those first movers and those practical examples of this is how these companies have done it. This is how it can work for you with the specific challenges that happen in your verticals as well. It's so important to actually learn from those experiences because otherwise, I mean, it's such a difficult environment out there.
I think the thing that people may not realize is Zendesk is one of the largest companies in terms of AI use in the wild. 20,000 customers are using our AI services to create like meaningful service interactions for their customers. We think that's the largest AI for service business on the planet. And so you're going to have some of the brightest minds who've scaled these things, not in the lab, but in the wild with some of the world's best known brands. And so you get to hear and learn from those customers and learn from those practitioners all in one convention center. And probably having some fun after hours as well. Xander, you might join us for some drinks or dinners after the event as well.
I've been known to enjoy that element of events, to be
Too
fair. So
much.
it's always, this bit's on camera, so I'll keep it pretty easy. But yeah, maybe. But it's one of those things as well. I think from an end user perspective, part of what I really enjoy about those events is seeing people networking with each other. Ultimately, it's end users speaking to end users. It's not just the people on the stage, it's the people you're sitting next to at the event as well. It makes such a difference. Again, sometimes it's nicer to have, like I say, a genuine conversation with someone who you know is going through the same issues as you are. And it's just, sometimes I always think something like that is invaluable for attending an event like this.
So I would like to think the sessions are the best part, obviously, because we're putting a lot of effort into amazing content, product releases, talking about the future of CX. But you're right, it might be the coffee that you have in the break when you're speaking to someone in the line that sparks an idea that revolutionizes what you bring to your company. So, I mean, I think just being in one venue with so many like-minded
Mm.
people who are kind of in the same roles, thinking about the same things, who largely are using Zendesk in parts of their business, I think the learning and the sharing of that information is really cool. And for us to be able to eavesdrop, and we feel privileged to kind of be there with the customers to hear what they're talking about.
And it's also with Zendesk as well, you've obviously made so many different acquisitions within the broader CX space in the last, let's say, 2 years or so. It's always going to be really interesting to see how those companies have been integrated into the wider Zendesk platform and how that progress is going. So again, I think it's just a great opportunity to be there with a ton of Zendesk representatives and actually ask those questions in person in an environment which is designed to do that.
So we announced a couple of weeks ago our latest acquisition, a company called Forethought, which has an AI agentic service that almost self-improves. The AI builds new procedures for AI. So it's part of this resolution learning loop. The more you use the platform, the smarter it gets. So that's our latest acquisition. My company actually came into Zendesk for an acquisition as well, which is the basis of the contact center within Zendesk. One that I'm really excited about that our customers will be able to see live is Analyst Copilot.
Mm.
Essentially, think about it as like a data analyst in your pocket. You can query all of the data sources across Zendesk and it will build BI analytics and insights on the fly. So an example might be, why is my Spanish line between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Wednesdays blowing up?
Mm.
And the analyst will then kind of give you all the data and allow you to drill down to find the answer. So it's those tools we're going to be bringing to Relate, and we're going to show best practice and show customers how to use them and just show the latest innovation.
I love it. Jonathan, obviously you and I will both be there. As you mentioned earlier, it is May 18th through to the 20th in Denver, Colorado. If you can't join us there, you can catch the coverage live from CCH. We'll be putting out our usual spree of event interviews live from the ground with executives from Zendesk, interviews with their partners, speakers, end users on the ground. So plenty of coverage there. But if you do want to join us, you can do so via the link below. Jonathan, thanks so much for joining me. Can't wait to see you in Denver.
Look forward to seeing you all in Denver, Colorado. Thanks, guys.